Your absence taught these people a lesson to not ever come for you again. People have came at you sideways, came at you any type of way, thought they were okay to treat you just diabolically. They thought it was okay to harass you, abuse you, mistreat you, treat you like you're less than, like you were the scum of the earth. But truth is, you was never the scum of the earth. You are always a royal good person. You still are a good person. And by you leaving these toxic, miserable people, it got a lot of people in their feelings about you, because they realized that you came to a place in your mind that you wasn't going to put up with the foolishness no more. You matured in this matter. You were better in this matter after you left these people behind. People going to get enough of coming for people like you. Why they going to get enough? They're going to get enough because they realize that there's nobody quite like you. You are the nice one. You are the one people can go to and tell their problems to. You are that shoulder to cry on. But yet, people act like you were only good enough to get thrown trash at. They want to dump their trash on you, make you pick up the pieces, treat you like you didn't have feelings and a say-so in a matter. And you're not like that anymore. You grew up to the point where you said, I don't need these type of people around me. I'm not going to let people dump their trash out on me, is what you said. God has mended the broken pieces in your heart and made you a better person spiritually. And yet these people are confused about your absence and where you are. Your absence got these people triggered. Got them triggered because they realize you're not going to be their punching bag no more. No, they got to find somebody else to be miserable with. Bring their low vibrational energy to. Somebody else to abuse and mistreat. But it won't be you. You ain't got time for nobody that operate in that type of energy. They're not growing mentally. They only live to be toxic. They only live to be low vibrational. They only live to be negative. They only live to have mental torment because they want to control everybody else's life and not their own. These are the people you left behind. You left behind people that wanted to control your every move. You was not put here to be nobody's robot. And you was not put here to be controlled by nobody. That's what you were not put here for. These people need to learn some respect. Put some respect on your name. And then they wouldn't have to worry about why you're absent and why you're not dealing with them. You're not dealing with it because you know better. You know that's not the type of people for you. You know that you have better things to do. You know that these people wasn't just going to change. You knew that deep down inside that these people wasn't going to change. They're not going to change. They can't change. If they wanted to change, they would have been changed. But I think the main issue with these people were they had a lot of mental illness. Mental. Drugs, alcohol, overly toxic, insecure. All those things that they had to overcome and refused to overcome. This is what these people had. God is saying you are in a good place right now. Don't let nobody mess up your peace. People try to mess up your peace because they thought you didn't have any feelings, like you wasn't a person. God said he's tired of people playing with you and your energy. They're not going to play with your energy no more. You have authority to put people in their place now. And if they still don't get it, you have the authority to block and delete them out your life. That's what God gave you the authority to do. He don't care who it is. It could be your mama. It could be your father. It could be whoever. It could be your brother. It could be your sister. It could be your cousin. It could be your ex-lover. Whoever. Block and delete these folks out your life. They don't need to be in your life. If they're causing you to lose your peace of mind and causing you to operate in a state of confusion, because they bringing you confusion and bringing you drama and problems and all this type of stuff that you should not be dealing with, block and delete them, and don't look back. Don't even allow these people back into your life if they don't know how to behave this season. If they don't know how to act, they haven't grew with you, haven't seen that you changed for the better, then they don't deserve to be around you. They don't deserve to have access to your energy so they can suck and drain you like energy vampires they are, because they toxic and low vibrational. These people need to heal. They need to heal from their problems. Stop trying to take their frustrations out on you and heal. You are not the one to be played with. You are a true royal one of God. You are anointed. You know your worth now. You know who you are. And because you know who you are, you know these people are not for you. You know they don't belong in your life because you know your worth. You know how you want to be treated. You know how you want to be valued. And they just didn't make the cut. None of these people. So you're in the season of putting people in their place and going on about your business, as you rightfully should. Dust it off your shoulders. Dust the salt, dirt, whatever off your shoulders. Put these people in their place. Swing that hair that you got, some of you ladies, and go on about your business and act like nothing ever happened, because you stood in your power. You stood in your authority. You stood in righteousness. And these people couldn't understand that. They couldn't understand your growth. They couldn't understand your mature mind. They didn't want to understand you because they was only set out to bully and control you. Tell them to bully themselves. Don't bully you, because you ain't the one to be bullied. You too old to be bullied. You don't need to be bullied. What gives these people the right to think they got the right to bully you and who you are as a person? It didn't give these people a right at all to do anything. Only thing they did was show that they was not worth your time. Just stop dealing with these type of people. They never apologized to you for nothing they did to you. But now they're confused about your absence. Now they wondering when you're going to return. You absent for a reason. God removed these people out your life for a reason. He got tired of the way they treated you. God got tired of it. Not just you. He from his heavenly throne got tired of the way people was treating you. You ain't did nothing to deserve that type of treatment from people. Just being a good person and being yourself. But they had a bone to pick with you. But really they needed a bone to pick with themselves, because they the ones with the issues and the problems. You was trying to become a better person. You was striving to be better. And people act like they had a problem with that. They got a problem with you growing. They got a problem with you maturing. They got a problem with you changing your mind because you ain't want to be the person you was 10 years ago. People act like they don't understand growth. They don't understand it because they are not growing. See, the reason why your toxic family don't like you is because they are not growing, spiritually or mentally. Not like how you are. They refuse to grow and elevate. They just want to do what they've been doing. Doing the same stuff they've been doing for over 20, 30 years. They don't want to change mentally. So the conflict came in at when you grew and they didn't want to grow. They didn't see that you were changing for the better. They only see what you did before. They don't see the person you are now. So your absence is making noise. You ain't got to talk. You ain't got to say nothing to people. Just keep moving forward in your faith. And let God line the right people up in your life that's supposed to be there. You left behind a whole bunch of people for a reason. Because they just wasn't meant to go with you on to the next phase of your life, into your next journey. They wasn't meant to be with you. These people that took you for granted, I wouldn't worry about it if I was you. Let them continue to take you for granted. Your absence is their misery. They're going to continue to be miserable with or without you. So you ain't got to be misery's company. So you might as well just ride this thing out by yourself, because people showing you time and time again they just not worth your time. Your family showed you time and time again that they just wasn't worth your time. That ex-lover that you had showed you time and time again that they just wasn't worth your time. Those co-workers you left behind at jobs, however this resonate with your life, these scenarios, they showed you that you weren't worth they weren't worth your time. Now you can move forward in faith and in peace, knowing that God got it. Continue to be absent from people. They act like they didn't want to get you as a person. So that now they got to get you at a distance with your back turned. Your back is turned, you walking away, you swinging that hair. For some of you ladies, for some of you males, you putting up your suit and tie and going on about your business, as you rightfully should. People need to earn your time. How they earn your time is by learning how to respect you as a person, the woman or the man that you are. That's what they need to learn. And for some reason, they haven't learned that yet. So your absence, you got a lot of people triggered. But that ain't your concern no more. They should have treated you right. They should have learned how to respect you as the person you were. And maybe they wouldn't be feeling some type of way about your absence. And that's the prophetic message I have for a Royal One on tonight. And until next time, sucks to be them. Bye-bye.